Well, it was a real busy week here at Mindsaw, and I'm going to do my best to show you how we got a client in the Google 3-pack in less than 30 days. Watch this. All right, guys, so I put together a Google Maps checklist, and it's broken into 3 sections: on page, Google Business Profile, and everything we do off page, right? I wanted to just do it in 3 sections so you understand it's super easy. Now, what we're going to speak about in section 1 is on page. This is everything that we do on the website. So I'll just go over it. On the home page, we make sure we clearly explain what we do and where we do it. That also must be expressed in the title tag of the website. And I'll show you how to do that when we go over the website next. Also, we need to make sure that we select the correct Google Business Profile categories. You need to create people also ask pages. Now, if you've ever done a search on Google, a local search for any type of service, you'll notice that there's a small section, which I'll show you again, and it says people also ask. Those are great pages to create on your website, linking back to the page that you want to promote. All right. Then also we create internal backlinks. So if we're trying to rank a keyword, doctors of Waikiki, we'll create a lot of pages on the website, and then the link will be called Doctors of Waikiki, and that'll link back to the homepage or any page that we're trying to promote. All right. We also create the following sections on the website, which are Google Business Profile, keyword pages, and areas we serve pages. So let's jump right over to the website so I could go over this. This is not hard. I'm going to make it super, super easy for you. And then I want you to take a look at your website so this way you could make the changes based on what you just watched here. Hey, if you get any value out of this video, please like and subscribe. All right, guys, so let's dive right in. This is the client that we're working on called Doctors of Waikiki. And the points that I want to go over are you want to let Google know what you do and where you do it. It's really important to name the city first. So let's go up to the upper left-hand corner to the title tag. You notice it says Honolulu Urgent Care Center. It doesn't say Urgent Care Center of Honolulu. Right? You always want to make sure that you use the town, the city first. The other thing is this is called the H1 tag. It's the largest tag usually found on the home page here or any page. It's the largest tag, and it says Honolulu Urgent Care Center. Same thing. You don't want to put Urgent Care Center of Honolulu. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take a look at your website and see how your H tags are set up. A couple of small things I want you to take a look at. You'll notice that we have the address, even though it's written in Japanese. It was important to the doctor to put the address underneath in Japanese, but we want to put that underneath the logo. We want to put the phone number nice and big on the right-hand side. Take a look at where your phone number is located on your website. It should be super big on the right-hand side, especially if you want to get phone calls. If that's important to you, you want your phone number nice and big on the right-hand side. The other thing you want is the credit cards that you accept, right? People don't want to go fishing around for your website, looking all over to see what credit cards you accept. So everything is right here, nice and big. If they miss the phone number on the right-hand side, after they read your welcome message, it's again located here on the bottom. Let's talk about setup of your website. Your home page is set up to represent the city that you're located and your #1 GMB category, which is Urgent Care Center. Urgent Care Center. That's the GMB category. So everything on the home page should be about Urgent Care Center and Honolulu as we scroll down. Right? Urgent Care Center and Honolulu. Urgent Care Center and Honolulu. It's all about that, right? Then we also put a section on the bottom just about Honolulu or with whatever city we're working in. We want to make sure that we list the hours straight out. Take a look at your website. Did you list your hours exactly the way that we listed them? You have to list each day, not Monday through Saturday, not Sun through Sat. Okay? We always put the social links on the bottom. We don't put them on top. We used to put them on top. I call it shiny objects. Shiny objects are somebody clicks a Facebook link. Now they're looking on Facebook for an ex-girlfriend, and they're off your website and they forget all about where they were. Okay, so everything on your homepage is about your first GMB category. Your second link is your second GMB category. Let me say that again. The homepage is everything about your first GMB category and where you're from. Your second link is your second GMB category. Now, it was important to this client to have these categories showing in the navigation. What I like to do is take medical center, which was the second GMB category, and put walk-in clinic underneath that. But you could see why it's important to the doctor to show that they have walk-in clinic without somebody mousing over. Right? So these are the GMB categories: medical clinic, walk-in clinic. The third set of links, these are the keyword pages. Right? So abdominal pain, allergic reaction, back pain, boils, bronchitis, COVID testing, and more services. Right? These are the pages that they're trying to rank in Google for. Okay? Areas, these are all areas within an hour or so driving directions. Right? So you want to start off first by making pages that are, 15, 20 minutes away, and then start expanding out a little bit. So these are the three most important pages that you could create on your website. You need a page for every GMB category. We're going to go and check out GMB next. I'm going to show you what I mean by the categories. And you need a page for each GMB category. So we have urgent care center, medical clinic, walk-in clinic. Then we have the keyword pages. These keyword pages could be 24-hour plumber. They could be DUI lawyer. They could be residential electrician, right? Depending on your industry. Carpet cleaner, stain removal, upholstery cleaner, right? Those are your keyword pages. And then the areas that you serve. It should not say home as your first link, as the first link. Everyone knows in 2024 to click the logo and go home, no matter where you are. You just click the logo and it brings you back home. Don't waste that valuable real estate space on a home link. Your second link should not say about us. People aren't coming to your website initially to read about you. Is it important? Maybe. But if somebody wants to see your services, they want, they need everything up here. They're not coming to check out your history and when you started your practice. That's not important right away. Okay? Oh, last thing. Make sure you have your GMB map embedded in the footer. Now, this is something that's very important. I say this in a lot of my videos. If you have just one location, you embed the map in your footer. If you have two locations, you do not embed the map in the footer of your website. You do not embed the map in the footer of your website if you have two locations. You create locations pages up on top. It should say locations. And then you have the Waikiki location. You have, the other location, whatever it is. Right? You create location pages, and then that's where your maps go. Or you could also put the maps on your contact page. So you contact the Waikiki location, and you contact the other location, right? Another thing, always put the contact last. I've noticed lately that there are websites where the contact is the second or third link. People in 2024 are looking for the contact. Their eye is automatically going towards the last link. They're going to miss it. Your contact should be your last link. Do not have a home button, and do not put your second link about us. If you have that, it's wrong. if you're trying to rank, if you're trying to rank in Google Maps, if you're trying to rank in Google Maps, if you're trying to rank nationally, you know, you have a Walmart or a Starbucks type service, that's fine. But if you're a local carpet cleaner, you should be setting up your website exactly like this. This is the first and most important way of ranking in the Google 3-pack and Google Maps. I sometimes say 3-pack and sometimes I say Maps, but it's the same thing. Okay, GMB category, second category, third category. A lot of times I use a drop down. Then the next link are all the keyword pages. And then the next link are the areas you serve. Then after that, have at it. You want to put FAQs, you want to put payment, you want to put about us, meet the team. And then your last link is always contact us. So we want to find out what our main GMB category is. I suggest you go over and you get this program. It's called GMB Everywhere. GMB Everywhere. Really super easy to use. It's called, whoops, right here. There it goes. It's called GMB Everywhere. It's super easy to use. You install it in Chrome and it'll show you all your GMB categories. And I think you get 1 or 2 searches free each day. It's basically all you need. This is a great program. I'll put it in the description below. I suggest everybody get it. So what you do is you type in your main keyword, plumber, a lawyer, right? Urgent care center. And you just look underneath your competition. It'll show the GMB category. You notice that, like right underneath here, GMB. Here's your GMB categories. So if you notice, everyone has the same GMB category. Urgent care center, right? Then what you need to do is you need to create these pages. Now, these could be blog pages, or you could just create pages on your website, and you don't need to put the links in the navigation. What I mean by that is you could just create these pages, but you don't necessarily need to put them in your navigation. If you want, you could create a blog, and in your blog page or your press page, you could create these pages. Now, what do I mean by these pages? People also ask. So Google wants to give the person searching, wants to bring up the website that's going to best complete the search, right? So Google is asking, Google thinks it's important because people are asking, how much does it cost to go to an urgent care center? I'm here in Florida, so that's why it says in Florida, right? What's the difference between urgent care? So what I would do is I would create all these pages on my website and write articles on my website about these pages, about each subject, right? I would write a page on each subject. Then what I mean by backlink is I would use the backlink, the keyword urgent care center. So I'd write an article, right? Just like this. I would write an article just like this, the average, and then where it says urgent care right here, I would link that to the urgent care page. See that? Urgent care. And I would link that. I would create a link going from this page to my home page. And then right here, I'm writing an article, right? And where it says urgent care right here, I would link that to the home page. What that does is that strengthens up your homepage and shows Google that you have a lot of pages written on the subject urgent care, right? So you really want to make sure that your website is very, very strong before you do anything else. The number one thing that you need to do is make sure that your website is strong. Have the correct category, write articles people also ask, right? I showed you that right here, wherever it is, right here. People also ask. Here you go. Write 5 or so articles. Link, where it says urgent care, whatever your keyword, whatever your GMB category is. Link it back to your homepage to strengthen your homepage, and you're set. And you're set. That's really going to strengthen. That's really going to strengthen your website. So we're going to head on over to our Google Business Profile. I want to show you some really simple things that you need to do here. The first thing you want to do is just put in the way to get to your Google Business Profile. I'm sure most people know is put in your brand name in the search. Make sure you're using the email address that you registered the Google Business Profile with. You'll see these icons right here. You click the Edit Profile right here, upper left-hand corner. And what you want to do is you want to just pick 3 to 5 categories. Now, the way to get to the categories, is to use that tool that I show you, GMB Everywhere, because it'll show you the additional categories that your competition is using, right? It's another way, if you don't have that tool, and I do suggest you could just go to GMB Everywhere. It's free, and you could do the searches that you need, is to just go to Google and just type in your category, which is doctor. I got a cold today, guys. I don't know if it's a cold or if it's allergies or something. So I'm sorry. I know I'm breathing. I'm listening to the playback as I'm editing, and I hear myself breathing. It's very annoying. Sorry for breathing. All right. So you see it says family practice physician. So that's one, right? Internist. So if I didn't have GMB Everywhere and I was a doctor, I guess my second one would be internist. My third one would be family practice physician, right? If I wasn't in urgent care. So that's how I would get my other categories. That's really important. So you need to use your Google Business Profile as a tool. It's really important that you do that. So if we click this icon where it says Add Update, if I click that right here, this is where you do your Google Business posts. You could add an update, you could add an offer or an event. I would suggest that you do these. You drag over a picture, you take a picture of your if you have a physical address, or if you don't have a physical address, you may want to take a picture of something that Google notices for your town and write a description about it. Remember, you want to add what you do and where you do it, and then add a button and click post, and then that will show you post. That's one way of doing it. The other thing, all you're doing here is you're feeding into Google. You're letting Google know what you do and where you do it. So especially in the beginning, you want to do this 3 to 5 times a week. Create an add an update, create an offer, and add an event. Right? So if you're doing something for the community, or you'd like to do something for the community, but nobody's coming out for your clothes drive, but still you have a jacket, winter coat drive for the winter, and you're naming all the sections in your town where people could bring coats, but nobody's bringing any coats. Google knows that you're doing something in that town. You get that? Try to read between the lines there. Okay, and then you speak about the event details. All you're doing here, I can't say it again, is you're filling up your Google Business Profile with what you do and where you do it. I just gave you a golden nugget right there. All right, so just go to your Add Update and fill that out. Use relevant pictures. Don't use pictures of your kids. Don't use pictures of the side of a truck. Use pictures that Google is going to understand, either of your town, of your crew, of the work that you do, right? If you're a plumber, you should be uploading plumbing pictures, right? If you're a lawyer, doctor, so on and so forth, right? Add your town and add what you do. You should be filling this up every single day, especially if you're a brand new business. Every single day. And all you're doing is this, you're feeding Google and you're letting Google know what you do. If somebody drops off a jacket, great. Bring it over to the Salvation Army. Not that hard. So the most important thing that you could do to increase your Google Business Profile rankings, Google Maps, Google 3-Back, is to get reviews. Way to do that is, once again, is to log into your Google Business Profile. Click the last link right here where it says ask for reviews. Copy the link, and email it, Facebook it, WhatsApp, text it over to your clients who used your service and ask them for a review. In the review, you want them to mention your name, possibly take a picture of of the service that you provided for them. You want them to name the service that you provided for them, name your company, right? So that's one thing. Now, here's the thing. If you keep sending people this review link and you keep doing this and Google keeps seeing that the link is coming from your review link that you sent it to them, it really doesn't look natural. So you have a couple of customers that are computer savvy. You have them type in a keyword that you're trying to rank for, that you're not. For example, doctor near me, no insurance. Plumber near me, it's just plumber near me, right? Electrician near me. Okay? You type the keyword in. That's the first thing you do. The second thing you do is they have to scroll down to your listing. So they have to click more places. That is a simple way to do it, but I'm just showing you the easiest way, I guess, right now, right? So your name is VIP Care Pinellas, right? Click your listing, right? They go down until they click your listing. They click reviews, and they click write a review. Okay, so what does that do? It shows Google that they did a search, they clicked your listing, and they wrote a review. If 25 reviews in a row all come from this link, it's a different link. See where it says right here in the last, it says review? It shows that it's coming from the GMB. That's why I have a problem with these people that sell these business cards with a QR code on it. And then people just take their phone and take a picture of it and then do the review from it, because it shows that it's coming from that card. All your reviews are coming from that card. Like in a natural environment, what people do, especially if they're going to leave you a bad review, is they're going to type in a keyword, they're going to scroll down, they're going to find you, they're going to click it, then they're going to click reviews, right? And then they're going to click write a review. And they're going to, add the review. So every once in a while, break it up. Send out 4 or 5 of these and then tell somebody who's a bit computer savvy to do it that way. Now, look, there's other ways to do it. You could just take this link, right? Copy it, and then just send it to somebody. And then all they have to do is just click on the link and it'll bring them closer, right? It'll show that they typed that in. See that? And then they just click write a review. So this way they don't even have to type in the keyword and scroll down. It brings them right to this page, and it shows Google that they actually did that. They actually typed in the keyword, scrolled down, and clicked your listing, right? So you could do it that way. That's a little cool. But don't give out this link 100 times in a row. Okay, guys, so here's another golden nugget. I'm glad that you stuck around this long. This is something that's really important. So let's just say that you have a brick and mortar business, right? People could walk into your business. What you need to do is have your employees. So you have a place, pick 5 employees this week and have them turn on their Google Maps. Use their Google Maps to drive from their house to your location. Have them work the full day, then use Google Maps to drive back to wherever they're going. What that shows Google is that somebody used Google Maps to drive to your location and go back to wherever they're going, or go, they don't have to go right back home, wherever they're going, right? But use Google Maps. If you get very little traffic, walk-in traffic, don't have 5 people do it a day. Have 2 people do it a week. Make sure it's done during business hours, right? So you could do it yourself. You could use your Google Maps from your house to your business, and then back from your business back to your house, and then pick 1 or 2 other employees. Have them do that, once or twice this week. But don't go crazy with that, right? If you have 100 employees, don't have everybody do that. But that is definitely going to help your Google Maps rankings. I'm running some tests right now, and it's definitely helping my clients green out. So I shared that with my clients. I want to share that with you. So it's really important to have citations. Citations are directories like Yelp and Thumbtack, Angie's List. There are thousands of different directories on the web. In fact, there's some specific for your business. There are directories just for house painters, right? You'd never think of that. So I just want to show you something. So you need to be in all the directories that are important to you. But a lot of people don't know how to do that. So let me just show you how to do that. So you go down to, the first or second listing. You type in a keyword like doctor, and you go down to somebody who has a website. You click the website, right? You go to the website right here. Now you take the website, you go to Google. Let me just get off that. I showed that before. You just go to Google real quick, and you put in the website. Now let me just show you why we are doing that. Google's going to list all the directories that this website is part of. In fact, they're going to list the most important ones. So for example, if Avera Health has a Facebook page, I'd make sure I had a Facebook page, right? They're also in Florida Community Loan Fund. I'd see if I could get on that page. Get on the findhelp.org. Have a LinkedIn page. You see that? So type in your competition, your first, second, or third competition. And sorry, I'm making you nauseous here. And you want to take their website, right here, your first, second, third competition, and you want to see all the directories that they're in and social accounts that they have. All you do is you don't put in the www, you just put in the name of the brand, like averahealth.org, just like this. Whatever your competition is, abcelectrician.com, and you want to get in all these. You want to get in the same directories that your competition is in, right? This was a really good one because what do you call it? Directories are still really important. You want to have your business in a lot of directories, but you want to put them in the correct directories. And there's no better way to do it than just to be in the same directories that your competition, people that are ranking higher than you, get in the same directories that they're in. Okay, and the way to do it is just put in their website into Google and just do a search and get yourself a Yelp page, get yourself a National Prevention Information Network.gov if you can, right? Gov tribe, and just bang all these out. Try to get in as many as you can. So it's important to take a look at your map. For example, if you're located right here, One Health Primary Care, and you want to reach out to around this area, professionals of healthcare of Pinellas, what you may want to do is you may want to create off-page pages, not on your website, but for example, like Tumblr pages. You could get them off Fiverr. If you just put in Tumblr pages, you could buy a bunch of Tumblr pages, Google, Blogger pages, a whole bunch of web. Just put in Web 2.0 into Fiverr, and you could just call those pages Villas of Bonnie Bay, and you could talk about the services that you provide for urgent care, for residential electrician, whatever service you provide, and write an article on those, or several articles on those pages, and just link back to your website. So you do, you buy a Tumblr, a Blogger, a Webby, and then you create content using ChatGPT, not on your website, but off page on like a Tumblr site, and you call it Villas of Bonnie Bay, right? And then you do another one, Fifth Avenue and Avenue N of Tampa, for example, and you create 3 or 4 pages there, and then you come over to Fossil Park, right? And you create a couple of pages there, and you link back to your homepage, your urgent care page, or you call it your brand, ABC Urgent Care, and you link back to your page. I used to do a lot of that. I don't really use backlinks right now to rank in Google Maps. I kind of am just telling you this for people that have some stubborn accounts that aren't moving. This may be something that could help you. So creating video is also a good idea. Reason being is once you create a video, you can also create a link in the description to go to the page that you want viewers to go to in the description, right? So if you just, right here, you'll see there are, right, links going back, and you could link back to one of the areas you serve page, your home page, or one of your GMB pages, right? Any page that you're trying to rank. So video is a good way. It also, lets Google know, once again, what you do and where you do it, right? So use video. You can embed the video, put it on your pages. You could also create in the description, write a description, and create links going back to your home page or any page you're trying to promote. And that could help as well. Guys, I hope this helped you. It took me a long time to make this video for whatever reason today. But I put out most of the things that we do here. If you follow these directions, I promise you your rankings are going to increase. Work on your reviews, work on your driving directions, improve your website. Make sure you're using the correct GMB category for your industry, and keep getting reviews. Keep getting reviews. That's the most important thing I can say. This video is dedicated to my friend Darren Marion, who you see here on the screen. He owned Local SEO. He passed away November 14th, 2021. So we're coming up on 3 years of his passing. Hey guys, if you're over 50 years old, please get a cardiac CT scan. I think they're about $75, but it can predict a heart attack up to 10 to 15 years. So it's called a cardiac CT scan. You get a prescription from your doctor, and you go rock that out. Guys, I wish you the best. Be good to your family. Be good to your friends. Be good to your kids. Clean up around the house, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you.